Hello everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And today I just want to take the time to explain my 6 Samurai deck in detail. So if I go over to my deck slot, and it should pop up any second now. Oh jeez, the lag. So you see, basically the 6 Samurai is basically a deck, an archetype in which you want at least one other 6 Samurai with a different name in order to activate their effects. So some examples are this one over here. At the start of the damage step, a discard attack the face down defense position monster, destroy that monster. But you must control a face-up 6 Samurai monster with a different name to activate and to resolve this effect. So in order to make his effect even happen, you need to have a different 6 Samurai on the field with a different name. Same thing for this one. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacked, destroy the monster this card attacked, you must control a face-up 6 Samurai monster with a different name to activate and to resolve this effect. So with 6 Samurai, you always need at least 2 6 Samurai on the field in order to make their effects happen. Same thing for this one. Once per turn, you can target one face-up spell or trap card, destroy that target. You must control a face-up 6 Samurai monster with a different name to activate and to resolve this effect. So basically with 6 Samurai, you want cards that can put 6 Samurai on the field with special summoning, but you also want cards that can defend your 6 Samurai so they can stay on the field so other 6 Samurai can activate their effects once you normal summon them the next turn. So some cards that can do this are this equip spell right here, which when equipped to a 6 Samurai monster, it gains 200 attack and defense. But here's the good part: if it would be destroyed, destroy this card instead. So what this is doing is, if the 6 Samurai monster were to be destroyed, you just destroy this card instead. So it just leaves the 6 Samurai still on the field. So next turn, when you normal summon another 6 Samurai, their effects can still go off. And over here, the trap card Copy Knight. When a level 4 or lower warrior type monster is normal summoned to your side of the field, special summon this card as a normal monster with the same name and level as a normal summon monster. So what this does is, let's say you're no more summon this card over here. Basically, this card creates a copy of that monster here. The reason why this is good is because it could provide as another monster with the same name. So once either of those two cards are attacked, there can still be another 6 Samurai in the field that could work with a different 6 Samurai so that their effects could still go off. I usually pair up this card to use with the Hand of the 6 Samurai, because this card is, if you control another face-up 6 Samurai monster, you contribute one 6 Samurai monster to target one monster field, destroy that target. So what I would do is, when I normal summon this card, I would just tribute summon this Copy Knight over here. So, and it still counts as a 6 Samurai monster, so I could destroy one monster field. So that's a pretty good combo. This card over here, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to a graveyard, you can special summon one level 3 or lower 6 Samurai monster from your deck. So what I usually do is set this card on the field, and the opponent would destroy it, right? So then I would activate its effect. I can special summon one level 3 or lower 6 Samurai monster, which would either be this one here, or this one over here. And so what that would do is, it provides a 6 Samurai monster on the field, so that next turn you could summon another 6 Samurai so that their special effects could go off. Now, there's also this card, the field spell. It's when a 6 Samurai monster is attacked, the attacking monster loses 500 attack during damage calculation only. This card, truthfully, is not that good, but since this is a newbie account, this is the only card I have that works with the 6 Samurai, so I'll be putting it in here for now, because 500 attack is not much in Duel Links right now. Parallel Twister, send one other spell or trap card you control to a graveyard, then select one card in the field, destroy it. It's more like a situational card. This trap card here, if a 6 samurai monster you control is destroyed by battle, special summon up to 2 6 samurai monsters from your hand. Again, this is just to flood the field, so you can have 6 samurai monsters with different names so they can activate their effects. Now there's Econ, and I also have this quick play spell over here. I'm just adding a little bit of random cards that work with 6 samurai, to be honest. But this one over here, if you control 3 or more face-up 6 samurai monsters, you can activate one of these effects, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls, or this spell trap cards, or the set spell and trap cards. So basically, 6 samurai is just flooding your field with different names so that they can activate their effects, and there's also spell and trap cards that work with these 6 samurai on the field so you can gain an edge over the opponent. Now over here, I have this card over here, the SR card. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by banishing 2 6 samurai monsters from your graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by other rays. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster, destroy that target. This card cannot declare an attack the turn you activate this effect. This card is pretty good because it's special summoning at the cost of banishing 2 6 samurai monsters in graveyard, which is already useless. So this card is good because it's special summons with a low cost, and its effect is also good. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster and destroy that target. The thing is though, it cannot attack the turn you activate this effect, which is, I guess, understandable. But another big turn off is that this guy is not considered a 6 samurai monster, so this card cannot be used to activate other 6 samurai effects. Same thing with this UR card over here, Shen. If you control 2 or more face-up 6 samurai monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent can only activate one spell trap card each turn. If this card will be destroyed, you can destroy a face-up 6 samurai monster you control instead. So again, special summoning is pretty good over here. You only need 2 6 samurai on the field, and its effect is also really good. Your opponent can only activate one spell or trap card each turn, so this really makes your opponent think and decide which spell or trap cards they want to use, because they're only limited to one each turn if this card is on the field. However, this card is also not considered a 6 samurai monster, so it cannot be used with other 6 samurai in order to activate their effects. But then again, this card is still pretty good. But that's basically my deck. I also use the skill Fields of the Warriors. Begin the duel with the field spell Shogun and activate it. It basically increases attack and defense of each warrior type monster by 200. It's honestly not that good, but I still like to use the skill because these other 2 skills I have over here is not that great either. But yeah, that's basically it. If you look over here, damn. Okay, you see, the packs where 6 samurai are in is this one over here, the mini box Blades of Spirits, and the newest pack, Crusaders Battlegrounds. So I mean, 6 samurai is not meta right now, so I wouldn't suggest you pulling from this one over here, because this one contains mostly 6 samurai. So I mean, but you could of course pull from the newest card box, because that has many powerful archetypes in there. But I only go for 6 samurai because I think the archetype is cool. So in this game, it's mostly meta though, so you should try playing something else. But if you really like 6 samurai, I suggest you play it because it's really fun right now. The new UR 6 samurai over here, the SR 6 samurai over here, and some other rare 6 samurai somewhere down here. Yeah, right here. Yep, pretty good staples in the new box. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.